Oh, hello YouTube. Oh, it's good to be back. Hi, you're watching Chris. You're watching Real Talk. It is Thursday, the 7th, I believe, and just check the date on that. The 7th of December 2023 at just gone 3:30 in the afternoon. How the devil are you? It's been way too long. Way too. I've got my Christmas jumper on, a son of a nutcracker. I've got Buddy the Elf on there. So it's a bit of a different layout at the moment. And we'll say different. It's usually much of the same, but there's no intro music or this, that, and the other. I've had to start everything from scratch. So I had a really good invite yesterday. Went live with Mike. Go and check him out. He's just Mike's life. So Transport Hub joined. Hi, how you doing? Patrice, how you doing? Adam Crane, how you doing? It's been a long time. It's been too long. It's been way too long. So much has been going on. But I'm alive. I'm still here. I am still here. I want to see if I can put the chat up on the... La 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 la. Can I put this on here? I've forgotten how to do so many things on here. Live chat, all messages are visible. We'll have live chats. Yes, we'll have that on there. Participants, we'll have that there. How do I get the thing on the thing with the thing? What's that? Oh, I like that. That's new. There's so many things new on OBS that show me how many different people are here watching, and I've got my chat thing there. How do I pop the chat out? Pop the chat out? Pop out the chat. Let's move this thing around. So, hi, Luke Thompson. Hi again. Nice to see you. How do I get this? How do the thing with the thing? Nah. Maybe I can add it. Someone, so if anyone's familiar with OBS, anyone does live streaming, it has changed quite a lot. Try and help me out here. How do I get the chat window on the screen? Do you know what? It's fine. Do it another time. It's not important right now. What's important right now is me talking to all of you. So Sarah's random videos. You did message me yesterday. Congratulations, by the way, Sarah. Well done. JBM Travels. I'm still making YouTube videos. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. Thing is, I do watch YouTube every day. Something to watch just before going to sleep, and usually get sucked into watching something about space or the James Webb Space Telescope, or my I tell you, I'm not going to lie, my favorite go-to over the last year to watch on YouTube, and you can call me what you want on this, I don't care. I like watching flat earth debates. They're so funny. And for those of you who believe the earth is flat, that's very much a you thing, not a me thing. But I do like watching the debates. They are quite fun. FTFE is quite a good one to watch. Mr. Sensible or Creaky Blinder, Plan a Walk. Great YouTubers. You know, go and check them out. They're fucking fantastic. There's so much entertainment out there. Arjan Sandhu, long time no see, and hi to everyone too. It's nice to see so many people coming back, so many familiar faces, so many familiar names. It is good to be back. I'm going to try and do this on a more regular basis. Me and Mike, we're going to try, I think, and do one of those chats every now and again, more often than not. Well, say more often than not. I can't promise that. It's down to Mike, and it depends on whenever we're both off, in all fairness. But we are going to try and make that a bit more of a regular chit chat, to and fro kind of thing. Let me see what the menu goes on here. Select stream. What does this do if I click on here? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's this? OBS, you're giving me all these different things. Add stream marker. I don't want to add a stream marker. I don't want the chat to be on the screen. That's what I want. Hello, stranger. Roy West. Hello, mate. I know you do post a few bits and pieces. I do keep in contact. We're not in contact, but I do keep up to date with what people are doing. Transport Hub, why have you changed your name, according to Mike? The Michael Jackson mask one. Oh, that was funny. That was that guy, the Michael Jackson guy. You know, I mean, all I wanted to do at the time was ask people why they. But it wasn't even a debate I was looking for. I was just interested to know why people believe the earth is flat. I just wanted to hear it from them. Why? I wasn't there to debunk them. I wasn't there to poke fun. I just wanted genuinely to hear from them. What makes you tick? Why do you believe that? Explain it to me. Try and convince me more than anything. I wasn't there to be, but the thing is, it was the guy turned up with a Michael Jackson mask, and to be fair, he looked like a bit of a nonce, and I am nobody got time for that. What is that? Are you still on the buses at Orpington? Are you back in your normal garage? Orpington is now my normal garage. I am still at Orpington, driving buses up and down from Crystal Palace to Orpington. So you may well catch me. You may well not. It's different up there in Orpington. In all fairness, I like it. It's very much a me thing. Every bus route, every garage has its own challenges. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. But you know, I enjoy it up there for now. But it is my permanent garage. I'm not just on loan anymore, which is a shame because I was enjoying some of that sweet loan money. I haven't regenerated into a bird. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not like the Doctor that's turned into Jodie Whittaker? Do you know what about Doctor Who? I used to love Doctor Who. I used to watch Doctor Who religiously. I loved it. I really did. You know, and then she came along, sounding like she's having an asthma attack constantly, and giving me a history lesson on every episode. As much as I think that's a fantastic idea, I want to see aliens. I want to see mystery, death and destruction. I want to see space. I want to see nebulas. You know, I want to see Doctor Who. You know, I don't care that it was a woman playing the part. I think that's actually quite clever. You know, but the thing is, I watched 3 or 4 episodes of her, and I got so disillusioned with it. I was so lit down and disappointed with it that I just haven't watched it since. And the thing is, now that David Tennant's back, and I'm not sure how long he's back for, I don't know if I want to go back in, and I should really watch all of her 3 seasons just to catch up. I mean, I should give it an extra chance, really, you know. Was you working today? Yes, I was working today. I was working yesterday and the day before. And the day before. No, I was working this week. Tomorrow's my last day of the week. I have got the weekend off so I can go and spend it with my beautiful woman. Ooh, I love my lady. I do. She's lovely. Yes, a woman doesn't work. It's not about that a woman doesn't work. I think she, as an actor, for those who get offended, I just think she just didn't do it for me. You know, I mean, I saw where they were going with it, but she just sounds like she's having an asthma attack every fucking word. What happened was, where the man got my name wrong, displayed my name as Ruth. Oh, by the way, Transport Hub. For those who don't know Transport Hub, go and subscribe to his channel. Transport Hub has this amazing ability to take fantastic photographs, and they really, really are. And they get put on the weather on various different news channels, I believe, BBC and or ITV, and as the backdrop, right, as the background when they do the weather, and that happens quite often, in all fairness. And well done, Transport Hub. I'm not going to put your real name out there unless you actually want me to, or you can tell people yourself. But no, I've got to say, your pictures are good. Me like you much. What else? Great. I bet you enjoy it there rather than London. Well, it's still London. It's just not central London. I do miss driving in central London. Don't get me wrong. I do miss it sometimes. You know, I miss the lights. I miss the busyness. I miss loads of people. I do miss it. But only sometimes. You know, I actually drive the longest route, or one of the longest routes in London. And even though when there's traffic, it can take an age, you're still moving. I just like a long trip. Yeah, I don't like going up, down, up, down, up, down. It makes you dizzy. It really, really does. And I can't be dealing with that. You know, 5 or 6 trips during the day, up and down 6 times, go home, jobs are good and easy, happy day, wonderful. And those mechs, those Mercedes buses, they are a bit long in the tooth. Now, do you know, I was looking at the mileage on one of them today, and they've done over 670,000 kilometers. One bus. We've got 20 odd of that type of bus, and each one of them has done over 500,000 kilometers. That's how much mileage that garage has covered, right, on one route. It is absolutely staggering the amount of mileage we cover at that one garage alone. Is mind-boggling, really, when you think about it. So I do hope you can all hear me clearly. The microphone is down there, and I can move it closer. In fact, I am going to move it closer. Hello. I should get one of those. Okay, shall I get a boom mic? You know, so I can have it like this. Hello, you're watching Chris on Real Talk. I have the microphone ridiculously close to my face, and it's going to be probably really, really loud, so I need to adjust the volume. It's got a bit of a with it. But I'm going to leave the microphone somewhere clever. Put it back where it came from. See your photos, Jack. What does it say? Transport Hubbers. I have a photo of you driving the 12s across Westminster Bridge. Yes, you do. In fact, I believe it was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before last. I was actually on the cover of the bus annual magazine thing on TA1, which is the triaxle bus that's probably dead by now. But yeah, I was on the cover of that. Little pixelated me. That was me. I'm famous. What else have we got? I can hear you loud and clear, says Arjan. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the feedback. I want to try and get back into this as much as I can. So this section here, this next to me, I want to have someone there at some point on a more regular basis. Just in the screen, just there. Either that, or I want to try and get the chat box there. How do I put it in the screen? All right, let's have a look. Let's try. See, there should be a button on here. So for anyone who works for OBS, on the 1 in something billion chance in the world that you actually see this live, I want a button to click to add the chat to the screen. Do that for me, please. So let's have a look. Let's go to add capture, display capture. Yes, this display capture. Let's call it chat. Yes. Let's move that to there. Yes, I like it. Yes. Let's put that there. And then what we'll do is we'll change that to automatic and display. What's happening here? Hello. Everyone can see my screen and I really don't care. Oh, I don't care. It's so frustrating. It really is. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. You can even see what I've got on my desktop. I've got games on there. I've got Epic. I've got Ubisoft. I've got Crysis. Can it run Crysis? So there's a bit of a news for those gamers out there. The GTA 6 trailer dropped this week. So we've all been waiting as gamers for Grand Theft Auto 6 for quite some time. And it does look good, but those were console graphics, weren't they? So if you have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, you're in luck, because that game's going to look amazing. Oh, yes, it is. It's going to look pretty darn good. And for those PC gamers like myself, when it comes down to it, you're going to get much better performance out of it if you have a high-end card. So obviously the Xbox and PlayStation 5, they run on the equivalent of a RX 6700 XT, which is from AMD. If you don't know what that is, Google it. So those consoles put out fantastic graphics, and they are all optimized. If you run a PC like mine, which is substantially more powerful than an Xbox or PlayStation, it is going to run better. The problem I've got with it, though, is if you want to run that new game when it comes out in 2025 at the absolute maximum settings, which I'm going to do that, at 4K, ultra settings with ray tracing on, with my current setup, I'm not going to get much over 30 FPS or frames per second. You know, I want to get it. I want to get it smooth and shiny. I might actually take a month off work when that game comes out, just so I can sit and binge play it. It's so good. Rockstar do good things. They do. Transport Hub says, I'll check 2021. TA1 is that River Road garage for schools last time I heard. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh dear. Do you know what? That TA1 bus, it just wasn't fit for purpose. It popped and squeaked. It was uncomfortable. The steering wheel was too low. All the controls above your head were way too high. You know, no. It wasn't for me. Thank you very much. Good to see you live, says Ross Alexander. Chris from Perth, Australia. Thank you very much for joining me all the way from the other side of the world. Do you know what? When I get messages like that, it makes me joyous. It does, because we've got a massive planet, and out of all of the people in the world, you are watching me talk an absolute load of bollocks, and I love you for it. Thank you very much. Transport Hub says it sat at the back of the garage, used last in January. Oh dear. And then Arjan says scrap it. So for those of you who are joining me that have never seen me before on the interwebs, my name is Chris. You're watching my channel, which is Real Talk. I am a bus driver, and I talk about pretty much anything and everything. I do have varied opinions on most things, and I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a bit long in the tooth. In my age, you know, the beard's going grey, and for those who have watched me evolve into this grey thing over the last few years, you know, it just stops there. I mean, what is up with that? I mean, I can understand this, you know, all at the same time, slowly changing, but why here? It looks like I have eaten a bowl of something and I've spilt it. It's like I've got breakfast. I've eaten everything and I've drinking the milk out of the bowl and I've slopped it down my chin. I'm going to get tissues for the milk on my chin. You know, when we watched Anton talk about his eBay shoes, oh, do you know what? We're going to have some words, Anton and I, because maybe it's a me thing. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong, or just give me another opinion on it, because personally, me, I wouldn't entertain wearing used shoes. And I also know that Anton isn't the most tech savvy of people. All right. So he went on eBay and he bought these shoes. He says they were used. They may well have only been tried on once, as far as I'm concerned. It makes no difference. But there are websites out there, Anton, if you're watching this, and I do love you. I do. You're one of my best friends. I'm giving you this advice and take it from me, yeah? M&M Direct. You can get a pair of amazingly comfortable boots for 25 quid. I know, because I wear them to work. There's no excuse to be buying used shoes, man. Come on. Come on. Sam Stevens says, hi, Chris. I didn't catch you on the live last night as I was looking after my little sister. Well, do you know what? Sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. Well done for looking after your little sister. I'm also currently on a bus, so I can't catch up at the moment, so I'll catch up later. You do that. It wasn't on my channel, and do I have the link for it? Let me see if I have the link for the live that we done last night on Mike's channel. Let me check my phone. Right. If I can, Okay, I want to type it in the chat. So I'm going to go. This may or may not work. It will take you to his channel. You're just going to have to look for this silly sod on the thumbnail. So YouTube.com, if I can actually type with my sausage fingers, / at underscore with one hand Mike's underscore life. Bosh. Right, so click on that somewhere down below. Go and check out Mike's channel. If you haven't yet, I suggest you do so. Absolute top bloke, and his channel is way more interesting than mine. Sandu says, let me just increase the size of that because that's really getting on my nerves. Oh, for God's sake. He says, now you mention the Shoe Saga, I have a song in my head called Footloose by Kenny Loggins. It's up. There we go. Yeah, for those who don't know Mike, go and check out Mike's channel. Drop him a subscribe. His channel is way more interesting than mine. I literally just I've neglected everyone for the last 2 years, and I'm sorry. I do enjoy waffling on about crap. One thing you can say about me though is at least you don't get any dead air, you know. And I don't just waffle on about one thing and one thing only. I do tend to, you know, waffle on about very different topics, even though I can't get my words out correctly a lot of the time. But politics in the UK. So we've got Nigel Farage in the jungle. I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched any of it, but I do know Nigel Farage is doing well. And for those who know me, know that I would have voted for Nigel to be Prime Minister if he was running. I would. I think the guy has some great ideas. I don't agree with everything he says, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, we've had so much of the same in this country over the last forever. You know, it's either been Labour or Conservatives. They all promise the earth and give us mud. Literally, that's what they do. Here's the earth. I'll give you the earth. It's the moon. Look, it's this tiny little moon orbiting. Look, I'll give you that. Look, flick. I can't do it. I can't deal with politics at the moment. It's Rishi Sunak. Come on now, Rishi. I had high hopes for you, sunshine. I did. I thought you were going to be the one to change. You were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the force. Maybe I should grow my beard a bit more, right? Colour it, wear a hood, and be like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor, I'm coming after your job, sunshine. But yeah, so I thought Rishi Sunak was going to pull it out of the bag. I really did. You know, with his clean cut, straight to the point, going to talk to everyone in clear English so that everything's fine and you can trust me because, you know, I'm a politician and I'm just like you, even though I'm not. You know, I'm the richest people on the planet. I have absolutely no idea how the world works realistically. And I'm going to say this now, for any politicians who like to watch this channel, you don't, believe me, you don't want to watch my channel because I'm going to tell you about yourself right now. If you want to know the best way to do what is right for the British people, put yourself on £20,000 a year for 4 years. And on that 20 grand, only 20 grand, find somewhere to live and have a make-believe family. Have dollies if you wish. And, you know, you have to pay for them. Yeah. Buy clothes, buy food, pay for rent, council tax, your gas, your electric, your water, and then you've got your internet connection, if you are lucky enough to have that, your ridiculous television license. Oh, by the way, BBC, if you know, you know, and then you've got your mobile phone and maybe whatever else you need, your furnishings, you know. Live like that for 4 years. Politicians, MPs, those who may have some power in this country, live on the absolute bare fucking minimum for 4 years with none of this government expenditure, nothing to fall back on, nothing to rely upon, and then we'll see your opinion change on what it's like living in this country. Yeah? You live how we all have to live. See how difficult it is, and you'll see the changes that you would make to make things better. Yeah? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all the excuses. Oh, but we can reduce taxes, we can do this. You live the way we do for 4 years. I dare you. I dare you. See how far you get. Guarantee you'll quit after 6 months and go back to your lavish lifestyle. Lavish. Let me read some more of these comments. I do like Mark's channel, says Roy West. Let me go back up to some of these. Mentioned the Shoe Saga Footloose. We've read that one. I do apologise. Sarah's random video says, I have to skedaddle for a bit, Chris. I'm off for a Christmas meal at Spoon at Chatham with friends from Proud Pack. Sarah, go and have an absolutely wonderful time and say hi to all your friends for me. Mwah! Enjoy, love you lots. Arjan says, I'm down Alpington way this weekend, so I hope to see you on your route. You will not see me this weekend, doo-dah, doo-dah. I'm in Bedford, yes I am, oh doo-dah day. Yes, I'm not working this weekend. Thank God I need a break. But yeah, you'll catch me. I'm working in the afternoon next week, all week, if you want to catch me at some point. But do me a favour, if you do see me on the odd chance, just let me know who you are, because some people get on the bus who, for some unknown reason to me, watch this channel and they don't say anything. Just say hi. Just say hi, Chris. You know, I don't bite. There's a few people that actually recognise me that you know, just say hi. Just say hi. I watch your channel. I'd appreciate it. You know, I don't bite hard. 100% agree. Oh, let's have a look at this. Hang on. Let's wait. Let's back it up a little bit. Daisy for PM, my cat. Yes. Transport Hub's cat Daisy for Prime Minister. She's perfect. I'm just going to vote for the Muppets we get in on anyway. Yeah. Look. Let me tell you the best way to vote. Okay, for those who don't do politics, for those that have never voted before, for those who want to vote but don't know who to vote for, read the manifestos. Read what they pledge, read what they promise. Don't just vote because you like the colour. Don't just vote one to keep another one out. Don't do tactical voting. The best way to vote, and I've always said this, and I've said this on videos before, vote for what and who you believe in. If you believe in Keir Starmer, vote for Keir Starmer. If you believe in whoever's going to be running the Conservatives at this point, who knows, vote for them. If you believe in Reform UK and you believe in Richard Tice, vote for him. Don't just tactical vote. Don't vote to keep someone else in. Vote for what you believe in. Seriously, imagine the change that can come around in this country if we all voted for what we genuinely wanted and didn't vote just to keep someone else out. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. Vote for what you believe in. That's what we have in this country, is democracy. We have the right to vote. And you know what? People piss that right up the wall. We really do. We go out there and we tick the box because we've seen something on the internet that we heard about this person because we think they're a good person. We don't know anything about them, really. We don't know about the party. We don't know much about their policies, the procedures that they want to implement. Educate yourselves. Go and do a bit of digging up on who these parties, who these people are, what parties they're from, what they represent, what they can do for you, and vote for what you believe in. Best way to bring change in this country. 100% agree on how Labour voted for a ceasefire in the Middle East was awful. At this point, when I've avoided talking about Middle East and what's going on out there, because I have a very, very me opinion on the entire thing. And I'm going to share it with you just in a minute when I can get my words out without swearing. Yeah, put it on Facebook about the BBC. Yeah, I did. Thanks for that, mate. Will do. No, will do. So, okay, I'm going to talk about it now. So I want to get this out there. Okay. Hamas do not represent the Palestinian people. They are not the Palestinian people. They may well be in charge over in that part of Gaza or whatever. I actually don't know all the politics yet, but I can tell you now, they are not the Palestinian people. That's like saying Irish people are the IRA, you know, from the 70s and 80s. They're not. You can't just, no. So, you know, let me get that very, very clear. Okay. What Hamas done was absolutely disgusting. And I agree that Israel had the right to retaliate. But that's as far as it goes with me, with Israel, because they have gone way too far. Way too far. Too many. In fact, to be fair, one civilian casualty is too much. Yeah? When I see people protesting for free Palestine, right, I get that that Jewish people must have a homeland, a state, Israel. I get it. I understand that. Yeah, having nowhere to live is shit. I get that. All right. But free Palestine. Why not just let the Palestinians have Gaza? Just let them have it. Let them be free to do and live as they please. Don't you think that would solve a lot of problems? Yeah. And also, when it comes to free Palestine, why don't you help the Palestinians be free from Hamas? Israel, think about this for a sec. You are in a position where you can do so much good for the Palestinian people. You could literally help each other work together and live in peace and harmony. I don't understand why there's so much animosity. Seriously, I do believe in free Palestine. Palestinians should be free. The same as everyone should be free. Right, I get that. I understand it. But, you know, Palestinians should be free of Hamas. They should be free of being under the rule of anything to do with Israel now at this point. Just let them have it. In all fairness, I'm done with it. Because all that's going to happen, in my own personal ignorant opinion, is more people are going to die. And that's all that's going to happen. Israel, what you should have done was, do you know what? Take a step back. Yeah, it was really, really, really bad what happened. Right? But you could have assessed the situation. You could have sent a strike team in without bombing the place. You could have gone into the tunnels and systematically, covertly got them out, the hostages. You could have done that. It would have taken longer, but you could have done that. And you could have literally destroyed Hamas from the inside out without shelling an entire city to fucking buggery and literally creating orphans all over the place, not to mention dead children all over the place. It is disgusting. And I'm not saying that, you know, no one's to blame here. It's been a long, dirty, bloody conflict for fucking years. Both of you need to pull your big boy pants up and get along like grown-ups. Yeah? Spread more love. Do away with the hate. It takes so much energy to spread negativity and hatred than what it does to literally extend your arms and hug someone. They're your neighbours. Both of you. That side of the world, you are neighbours. Act like it. Share with each other. Love each other. You can protect each other. You could be the best of friends if you literally put your minds to it and actually decided, you know what? This ain't worth it. Be friends. Seriously. That's my humble opinion on the matter. If you don't like it, that's too bad. I'm entitled to free speech. Thanks, will do, mate. There's no more. Oh, there's no more comments. Whatever shall I do? Anyway, now that I've got that off my chest, what I want to try and do in the coming weeks, more than likely in the new year now, is I do want to go live on here with a good friend of mine called Mo. And I do want to talk about this with him because he's absolutely passionate about what is going on in Palestine. And he's much in favour of free Palestine as I am now. And to be fair, I was divided about the whole thing at this point. And I didn't know what to think. And at this point, I'm going to say it, Israel are committing war crimes. They are. And they can sugarcoat shit all they want. And I can quite happily say Hamas are a terrorist organisation. The Palestinian people are not. And Israel, in my opinion, if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. They are, at this point, with the amount of shelling they're doing into a city, they are committing war crimes. It's disgusting. That's my humble opinion. Anyway, I'm going to go because my missus has been trying to call me frantically for the last 20 minutes or however long I've been going live. I am going to wish you all a fantastic Christmas because I probably won't be going live this side of the new year. If I do, you know, then great. And I just want you all to have an absolutely fantastic time and share the love. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye-bye.